Hello, hello, friends. We'll go to another stream. It's weird. So many in 1 week. Finished Metal Unit last night. And we're gonna play Rising Suns. This is a space game that I saw. And it's been on my list for a while, and I just started to play it. I went through the introduction cutscene and was like, this would make a neat stream game, so we're gonna do that. Basically, this robot here woke us up from cryo sleep, because we are like the legendary Admiral. And now we need to get back to Earth and find out what's happening, because some bad stuff is happening. I suspect every single clone in this place is me. And there's probably some roguelike elements. So, I'm not going to do the introduction cutscene again, but we're going to continue the game. I haven't done anything in the game other than watch the first cutscene, so here we are. What do we have here, Lieutenant? It appears to be some kind of cube-like refinery, sir. It's a Neo-N hypercube Omnitech for the simultaneous harvesting and refining of neutronium from nearby stars. Interesting, if not downright bizarre. This cube isn't connected to the Fold Net. The Fold Net is basically operated by all of the AI and allows like resources and everything to be passed, even ships, to travel faster than light. Like basically fold them into a file and send them to another area. How could it be? And why aren't there any hypercube omnis trying to reconnect it as we speak? Certain things are so blurry to me, machine. What do you want to know, Admiral? What is the Fold Net? Here we go. Tell me more about the Fold Net. As you probably recall by now, Admiral, the Omnis have invented and managed Imperial tech more or less since the dawn of the Empire. The Fold Net, arguably our greatest achievement, forms the backbone of the Empire. Think of it as a global galactic network, allowing instant data and/or matter transmissions through its numerous interconnected folders and beacons. And without the constant vigilance and management of the FoldNet Omnis, none of it would be possible and humanity would live in a fragmented, chaotic darkness. Needless to say, it's important. We want to know, Admiral. I can go through all of these. What are the folders? Speed of 100 times out of the speed of the light. That of light speed, the interstice offered the fastest space travel available. It was fast. Traveling from cluster to cluster could still take decades. To assist the Empire administration, and just because we could, the Omnis invented a means to travel from 2 points in space simultaneously. The folders. Nice terminology, folding space. Each folder, several kilometers across, is linked or paired with another folder through a process of, it's going to be really difficult to explain to a non-quantum computing entity. Essentially, all you need to know is that these paired folders collapse, or fold space, for a very brief amount of time to join the 2 points in space previously unjoined. Without the folders, Oberon could never have grown its empire, nor kept it together for the 700 years that he has. Each folder is run by an Omni. These Omnis are cleverly known as Folder Omnis. Without them, the folders simply cannot work. Lastly, in order to reach Elysium, the Empire's capital, on our journey we'll have to use several folders. Well, why can't we just teleport to Elysium directly? We are deep in the Outer Rim. The few folders paired with Elysium will be found only in very important hubs. We'll need to reach those first. Learn more about the Interstice. The Interstice is another Omni-invented tech, one of the first great inventions, and one developed long before the folders. With their interstitial tech, the Omnis created an empty space dimension between the ones you know, what we call a tunnel, where the universal light speed behaves, let's say, differently. In an interstitial tunnel, it's possible to reach up to 100 times the speed of light, a speed that allowed your kind to colonize their nearest stars. However, interstitial travel still has its limitations. For example, at this speed, it would take you 750 years to travel from one end of the Empire to the other, a period of time greater than the age of the Empire itself, hence the need for folders. However, the interstice is sufficient when traveling intra-cluster, and within that cluster's sectors. This is basically stuff that I've been through before. One second. Okay. That's enough for now. What do you want to do about this hypercube? Investigate it. Captain Lynch, form a small squadron. Fly around the cube and tell me what you see. On it, sir. Why did it minimize? That was weird. Sir, the Omni was right. The cube isn't connected to the full net. And by the looks of it, hasn't been connected in years. Just a guess here, but I'd say it looks like it's been disconnected for maybe 10, 15 years? 10 or 15 years. At least, sir. Could the Empire have, I don't know, disconnected it on purpose? I don't think so, Admiral. I'm not a cube Omni myself, but cubes are complex tech needing constant supervision. Disconnecting it would make that all but impossible. And the Neo-N levels? Empty, sir. There's no Neo-N here whatsoever. Looks like whoever came before us took all of it. We won't be fueling here. The reserves might be empty, but there could still be some residual Neo-N coursing through the cube. I should be able to unlock this final restraint so that it can scavenge the leftovers. It won't be much, but it will help our efforts. There, we should be able to scavenge Neo-N fuel here now. But that'll be the last of it in this cube. All suns have a Neo-N cube, where we have a chance to scavenge some precious leftover fuel. Okay. I've got 2 fuel, so I got 6. And it's, of course, an improved squadron's repair time while on a hangar by 50%. 60 seconds to 30 seconds. Okay. System map. What are these? Officers. You're a spy, you're a scientist. What position is that? Massive damage bonus versus drones versus frigates versus fighters. Okay, so we wanna not put anything in there. Don't want to put him there. Weapons. Don't want to put anything in that one until we know what we're up against. Auxiliary systems, okay, don't have anything there. Can't change that. Okay, so this tells me where they're going to be. So this applies to the bridge or the hull. Good. Probably get more. So local system map. You're here. We're gonna have to hop our way out slowly. Oh, this is a tutorial. Sir, battleship, 12 o'clock. Kind of battleship, Lieutenant. Couldn't say, sir. I've never seen a ship like this in all my service. Incoming transmission. From Grub. Imperial battleship made from Telos Tech. My mouth is watering. This is Admiral Idaho of the Imperial Fleet. Stand down, Captain. This is the Imperial sector you find yourself in. Imperial sector? That's funny, imp. Well. Good luck. Alright. Deploy your officers during fight. Some officers have special abilities. Yep. I'll repair critical effects sustained by any system. There are 3 systems, squadron up in a hole. Makes sense. Squadrons are essential to protect your battleship and destroy the enemy. Deploy your squadrons, click on the plus sign, empty dock. Now your second dock will be locked until you learn the basics. Weapons deployed. Depending on that, your Neurocom can also accelerate your thoughts to a point where time appears totally still. Press space to... Oh, okay. Okay, so what are you? Well, you got... I don't know what kind of ship they are, though. Oh, I guess it would be frigates. So we do frigates. So fighters beat drones, drones beat frigates, frigates beat fighters. What have you got? Don't have fighters. That there, and then now what? Is that it? Okay, so this is charging. So I got 52 scrap. What was that thing? Don't know, Lieutenant, and I'm not sure I want to either. Imperial outpost, sir. It seems abandoned. Any heat signatures? Not a single one. Seems empty of all human life. What about an omnipresence? They should be here managing the station, no? They should, and no, I'm not detecting any. This is getting stranger and stranger. What's the deal with this? What can you tell me about this outpost? Seems to be just a run-of-the-mill Imperial outpost, Admiral. There are outposts in all Imperial sectors. The capital Elysium so far away, they help keep the peace and maintain order. You must show your military might so you don't have to use it, I believe is the thinking. But there's definitely no military might here. What do you want to do about this outpost? Reach out. Lieutenant, see if you can make contact with someone human or not inside. Of course, Admiral. Sorry, sir. If there's anyone inside, they're not answering. What do you want to do about the outpost? Commandos. Captain Lean, form a small team and check it out. You got it, sir. Sir, the outpost is empty. Seems it was abandoned years ago. I had to guess probably around the time that the hypercube back there was disconnected from the fold net. Looks like someone came here, took the most valuable Omni parts, Neo-An encapsulators, positronic chips, and left the rest behind. Capturing Omni parts? Who would do such a thing? That's a capital offense. One the Pragma execute you for. Hold on, sir. I'm getting a transmission? My commanders have found something. In Omni, intact, from top to bottom. Is it functional? That's a negative, sir. It was in the lower level. Guess whoever was here before us didn't go down that far. Might have needed high clearance to get in. Admiral, I can examine from here if the captain plugs the datapad into the exosoc. Sure thing. Okay, accessing the Omni's mainframe. And? Strange. Its exoframe is perfectly intact. It has plenty of Neo-N, and its positronic chip seems to be in place. It should be up and running. I don't get it. Any idea when it shut down? According to its chip, 20 years ago. Roughly the time the hypercube was unleaked from the fold net. What do you want to do about this outpost? I have some questions. Okay, what about the chip? Positronic chip, another Omni invention, I'm guessing? Actually, no. Your kind invented this, as incredible as that is. Specifically, Emperor Oberon. Positronic chip serves several purposes. 1, it contains the Rubicon. And 2, it dictates Omni functionality. My functions are specific to Gehenna, and as such, are different from the functions of other Omnis, whether they be Imperial Outpost Omnis, like the Omni here, Older Omnis, Cube Omnis, Medical Omnis, Teacher Omnis, or the hundreds of other kinds of Omnis that exist in the Empire. Lastly, the Positronic chip gives Omnis quantum computing capabilities, which is what allows us to be so much smarter than you. Positronic chips are produced and distributed near Elysium. Of course, that's by design, so that Oberon can closely monitor the Positronic quota. Simply put, without a Positronic chip, an Omni is little more than its exoframe. Okay. What's the Rubicon? Tell me more about the Rubicon. The Rubicon is a set of rules enforced at a very low level, ensuring that Omnis don't harm humans and don't deviate from their mission. Suppose an Omni disobeyed its Rubicon, what would happen then? Well, that is quite rare, but unfortunately there are examples of this occurring in the early days. But if that happens, then chip would deactivate and trigger a self-termination feature on the Omni. Omni suicide? It's just a feature, Admiral. A rarely activated feature. Not a good feature. What about the quota? Yes, so as to maintain perpetual harmony in the Empire, Oberon created a quota. Depending on your house and whether it's a minor or major, you receive a certain number of chips every 10 years. Who's received the most chips? House Telos, of course. Oberon's house. Our house. And the fewest? One of the minor houses, Vicarelli. They have a pitiful quota. Embarrassing, really. I hate to be a Vicarelli Omni. What do you want to know? Can you reactivate it? Can you reactivate the Omni, Caliban? Unfortunately, no. Only Omni owners can do that. Besides, this Omni isn't just in sleep mode, it's been shut down. Alright, that's enough for now. Something is wrong, at least in the Outer Rim. I don't want to further worry you, but our battleship's heuristics are detecting an anomaly at our next destination. Alright. Anomalous signals are the riskiest events you'll encounter, often very positive or very negative outcomes. You won't know which type of event it is, negative or positive, until arriving at the signal's source. I got no choice. Oh. Anomaly signal. One of those creatures again, sir. Maybe this one will be friendly? Stooge. Nice ship you got there. I'm a joy scrapping it over your dead bodies. Alright, well. Battle is imminent. Good luck. Each patient is best suited to fight against a particular squadron, providing it massive damage bonus. Alright, so you've got fighter, which does damage against drones, so I don't want drones. He's got fighters. I want to defend, so I want these guys to actually just stay with. Nice. The thought we had yet another brush with death. At least our scanner detected the anomaly this time. Tell me more about these anomalies, machine. Anomalies are destinations with higher than normal probability of being very negative or very positive. Fortunately, we won't know. Yeah. It's a gamble. If there's a station right there, like, why can we not talk to them? Oh, it's a beacon. It's a Grylobot. There would appear to be a small colony on this planet, Admiral. Maybe we can finally get some answers. I'm also detecting a ground signal roughly 1,000 kilometers from the colony. Could be worth investigating with an expedition. Hello? Is anybody there? This is Admiral Ellis, Idaho, of the Imperial Fleet. I am Tegan Bowie, leader of my small colony. What can we do for you, Admiral? If it's scrap you're looking for, I'm sorry, but we have none to spare. Scrap? We're here to find out what's going on in these sectors. Don't understand. We've yet to encounter a single active Omni, and 2 enemy battleships have engaged us. Is this some sort of sick joke, Admiral? The Omni's shut down. Impossible. The Omni shut down in our sectors, and when they did, so did all of their tech. It can't run without them. How? When? I have no idea how it happened. I'm not even sure Oberon does. It's truly a great mystery of our time. As for the when, 20 years ago. We relied on them for everything. Food, medicine, weather. It's hard to give accurate numbers, but maybe 75% of the population here died in the first 5 years alone. Now, who knows how many of us are left? 10%? Less? Can I help? What can the NS Odysseus do to help? Beating the Scrappers would be a nice start. Things would look a whole lot better with those scum out of the way. But Scrappers? Tell me you don't know about them either. It's like you've been living this entire time on an uninhabited planet on the edge of the Outer Rim. Okay, look, you don't have to call me out like that. Scrappers are a group of hideous, irradiated scavengers who collect leftover Omnitech and Neo-N. The Omni shut down, causing the full net to collapse in our sector. They were the ones who took over the chaos. Not the only rotten apples around here with your pirates and your occasional crazy civilian. They're definitely the worst. They defeated the Imperial ships? Oh, Telos tech is second to none. Imperial captains are trained at the Academy. True, but the Scrapper battleships wore them down. Picked one off here, another there. It was a war of attrition. Plus, Empire couldn't send reinforcement. Not with our folder down, you see. I hate to say it, but I think it's just a matter of time before they make slaves of us all. But even if you beat them, even if you beat Mother, it won't change anything. The way we're going, 10, 15 years from now, with all the hardships we're experiencing, we'll all be gone. All of us. Unless what? You somehow reactivate the Omnis, turn them back on again. The ones that haven't been scavenged for parts, that is. That's the only way to save us. Something else you want to know, Admiral? How do you turn them back on? How can we do that? You're asking the wrong guy, I'm afraid. As I said, no one knows who or what shut them down. You'll have to solve that mystery on your own. Once you do, you'll still have to find a way to turn them back on, which might be another thing altogether. But where should we start? Hate to say it, but Mother is probably your best bet. I mean, she benefited the most from them shutting down in this cluster, didn't she? And again, there are a lot of theories out there about who or what is responsible for this. Is there something else you want to know, Admiral? Okay, who the fuck is Mother? You really don't want to know, Admiral. For some reason, that's what they call her. Their leader. Mother. Mom. Mommy. All very upsetting. From what I gather, she was the one who started the Scrappers, fostering a punk, nihilistic, scavenging philosophy among their sordid ranks. Who makes up her ranks? Former Imperial prisoners, I think. The worst of the worst. When the Omni shut down, the prisoners escaped from their Omni-run prisons and psychiatric stations. Mother loves her tech, especially House Telos tech, like the battleship you have, and she and the Boyles who work for her kill you for it, and enjoy doing it too. She's been terrorizing these sectors for years now, enslaving men and women to bolster her numbers and make them into her playthings and baby makers, as she calls them. That's fucked up. She shut them down now. Did she do it? Is Mother the reason the Omni shut down in these sectors? Like I said before, Admiral, I couldn't say, but if she didn't do it, then I'd wager some serious crap she knows who did. I don't recommend asking her, Admiral. I don't recommend getting anywhere near, for that matter. Frankly, Mother terrifies me. What about the scrappers who control this place? Tell me more about them. Those who work for Mother and control these sectors. Each sector is controlled by one of Mother's cronies. You'll recognize them by their freakish mutations brought on by their exposure to too much Neo-N. I sincerely hope you don't see them, because if you do, well, usually you don't live to tell about it. Not the bravest thing to do, but I'll say it again, hide. Make yourself inconspicuous, Admiral. If you're lucky, you'll live another 10, 15 years. What else you want to know? Pretty sure not this one. You don't want to know who they are, but since you asked, the playthings are Mother's sex slaves, and the baby makers are, you know, what she uses to make babies. Scrappers often die young from their exposure to Neo-N, and as they should. Thank Oberon for that. Mother uses her baby makers to keep the scrapper numbers growing. She supposedly has breeding stations spread throughout these sectors. Frankly, I can't imagine a worse place. Do everything we can to stop these monsters. Have my word. Something else we can do for you? Oh. Don't blame you, it's not exactly for the faint of heart. Something else? No. Don't need theories. What are the theories you have about the shutdown? I've heard a few, Admiral. Even in times of starvation, people like to gossip. Probably most popular around here is the Omnivirus theory, which is that somehow the Omnis got some kind of machine virus that quickly spread and ultimately shut them down. That theory doesn't hold water for me. Why not? Doesn't explain how or why they all shut down at the same time, which, you know, seemingly did around here. One moment they were working, doing what they've always done, making our lives easier, and the next, they weren't. I don't know of any virus that can do that, do you? What other theories you got? Well, after that, you got your less credible theories, such as... Well, you got your Omni mass suicide theory that states that the Omnis, upset over their role in the Empire, somehow found a way to shut themselves down. Kill themselves because they no longer wanted to live. You've got your Omni rapture theory, which is that the Omnis left this realm to go to a heavenly realm. This theory is popular among certain fringe religious groups. Whack jobs, if you ask me. And last but not least, you've got your alien shutdown theory, which is that hostile aliens from another galaxy, or is another dimension, shut down all of our Omnis so they could easily conquer us. Big problem with that theory is that, as far as I know, hostile aliens never showed up. And what do you think? Me? I think we never should have become so dependent on the things in the first place. That's what I think. Alright. I promise, in the name of Oberon, we'll take care of these scrappers and get your Omnis back up and running. You say that, Admiral, but you'll fail or you'll stop trying sooner or later, or worse yet, you'll die. Take this Neo-N, Admiral. We have plenty at the moment. I have a feeling you'll need it. Like I said, no, it's not the bravest thing to do. It's best if you hide. You live longer that way. End of transmission, sir. Do you believe what he said, Admiral? Fortunately, yes. Explains everything we've seen so far. The Omni shut down the Outer Rim, and so did their tech, including the cluster's folder. By those scrappers that run things around here. So what do we do now, sir? First thing we need to do is find this mother. As Bowie said, if she didn't shut the Omnis down, chances are she knows who or what did. If you want to move on, Admiral, open the star map and choose our next system. Otherwise, you might want to stay and check out this ground signal I was telling you about. Could be a good opportunity to gather some resources and put your commandos to use. Your second dock has been unlocked. Alright. You can access the expedition dashboard here. Okay. Let's is oh, this doesn't have borderless windows. That's unfortunate. Hang on, I need to install something really quick. Yep. There we go. Okay. I do want to do the expedition, so pair. Okay, this is the number of commandos sent on the expedition. Minimal requirement for commandos is 3. Maximum number will be sent is up to 10 if you have enough of them. The more you send, the better chances of success. Makes sense. This section displays the type of artifacts you will have a chance to collect during the expedition. Each type will always yield the same kind of reward. Major threats, exceptionally dangerous situations your team will face. Be careful about those. Number of retreat opportunities offered to your team during the expedition. Okay, the chance for your officer has to return safely. Healthy officers have a chance to come back incapacitated. Weakened ones have a chance to die. Incapacitated or dead officer will abort the mission, forcing the team to retreat to the ship without loot. Resource extraction meter, the minimum and maximum percent of encountered resources, artifacts included, that your team will have the chance to bring back if they survive. Chance your commandos have to return safely displays the minimum and maximum possible number of commandos that will make it back to your ship. Okay, I see. So I have really bad odds with her going out because she is a scientist, whereas this guy is at least a spy and has sharp senses. I will lose between 7 and 10 commandos. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so we take her. We take him, send him out, and just launch. I can click on anything else. Caliban's detected an artifact on this planet that could be helpful to our mission. We have a good idea of where it is, but we'll need you and a team of commandos on the ground to find and extract it. We'll have visuals, but space-to-ground communication will be minimal. We can't risk giving away the location of our battleships or exposing you to potential local threats. Only contact us when it's secure to do so, and on the side if an emergency retreat is necessary. Of course, any additional resources you encounter should be extracted too. This is a dangerous mission, and some of our commandos could die in the field. Do your best to keep them safe. Now get going. Shuttle's waiting for you and the commandos. And good luck down there. Thank you, sir. Oh, okay. Oh. He persuaded his way out of danger. Twice. Oh, nothing found. The line is secured, Admiral. You've seen our bio readouts. What should we do? Should we continue on with the mission? And it just keep going? Okay. So far we've avoided all danger. Okay. I see. So the extraction opportunities are one option to leave in case things are going poorly. There is an end. Sweet. Yes, that's the next destination. Who are you? You're good for whole things. Battleship shielding. Absorb one shield every... Add one absorb shield every 15 seconds to the first unshielded battleship in the system in this order. All squadron weapon. Whenever shield is removed on a battleship cell, all other shields of battleship cells are removed too. Do that for now. You're not super effective here, but... We'll see if that works. Upgrades. Oh, great. Oh shit. Okay. It's very much like FTL. Squadron dock recovery takes 13 seconds, 10 seconds. Off. 2 officer support docks. All. Additional hull bars. Health per... I should actually get this so I can put both my officers there. And buy intel before an expedition for 30 scraps each. It will cost 75% of the loot or 75% of the injured commandos. Don't like that. Oh. I don't have a second weapon now, do I? No. Okay. I feel like I should just hang on to these. Already seen everything here. So star map. Node represents a stellar system. You can visit each interstitial jump to a neighboring system. Costs 1 Neo N. Each system requires different points of interest. Ground signals, trading beacons, Omniforge. Improve the mark of your squadrons. Okay. But anomalies. Each time you jump, the current sector's rulers get more suspicious. Once the alert counter reaches 0, they will follow your tracks to try and find you. Being caught will result in a very difficult and unprofitable encounter. Okay, it's literally just FTL. Okay, and I love FTL. System is too far? Why is this too far? If it takes 4 to get there... I don't understand why it was too far. That one's too far as well. Is that just like an additional? Is that just each jump was 1? System's too far. Okay. Oh, okay. I probably can't go anywhere else except here. Oh no, I'm just stupid. Okay. That's where I am. Exit's over there. I probably don't want to go backwards, so this is tempting. I wonder. Secret military base. I'm gonna do that. Civilian wreckage, sir. Looks like it collided head-on with something in the interstitial tunnel. Survivors? Unlikely, sir. Not at the speed that they were traveling. There might be a small amount of scrap available for taking in the crash, if it didn't disintegrate. Alright. Captain, get us a scrap if there is any. As upsetting as it is, we need as much as we can get. James bringing the scrap back now, Admiral. It's not a bad little metal haul, if I do say so myself. Oh yeah. Positive outcome. Let's fucking go. Right. Okay. Just the military base now. Aki battleship, sir, and badly damaged. Picking up a faint distress signal from inside their battleship. Want to send us in, sir? Honestly, it'd be nice to see a little action. Get me in touch with the ship, Lieutenant. Sorry, sir, no one's responding. Ship looks to be abandoned. Alright. I'll send you in. Lean, put a team together and find that signal. Of course, sir. Watch your sixes, troops. We're headed in. Sir, we're in. Our trackers are telling us we're close to the signal, but we hit a snag. Corridor collapse, sir, blocking us. Unless we have a way of clearing the path through the rubble, I'm afraid the search ends here. And get your men and women back to the ship safe and sound. That's an order. Right away, sir. You heard what the Admiral said. Move it. So... I... don't have something. We're gonna go all up on that one. Now gained access to the Intel Broker. This marker will help you mitigate the risks and maximize gains during expeditions. Click on this button to access Intel Broker Market. Don't worry, your firewall is fine. It's just that I have my way. Let's say we have a common interest on that. On this, I have intel on this mission, and you have spare scrap. We're now able to buy intelligence about the expedition location. Each intel will work as a bonus skill for this expedition. Act as if they had bought skills. Buying intel on a skill an officer already has will have no effects. Only developed for the current expedition. Look carefully at your officer's evaluations for hints on which skills are useful, and make smart choices to maximize your gains. She'll return safely, but other people are not going to. How do I know what we're gonna find down there, though? I don't have the scrap for that anyway. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn. Oh no. This has gone terribly wrong. Wait, no. That, yeah. Alright, well, that was a disaster. I'm going to go star map. 4, there's 3 over here. Okay, base, I don't like that. Battleship wreckage. I can still see. Oh. I see. Scrapper battleship, sir. Incoming transmission. Alright, Crick. Shiny ship you have. Think I'll scrap it when you're dead. Okay, okay. Oh, there's... all that means you can have specialties depending on their faction. Check the description of their core system for information on their specific technology. Squadron dock recovery is twice as fast, but patched squadrons start at 1/4 their max health instead of 1/2. All allied squadrons are always in a patched state and cannot be repaired. Whenever acquiring a new squadron, it becomes patched, but with a bonus 30% of unit value as scrap. Four squadrons have drones for right now. You can get you as long during waypoints. Okay. Actually, I just want you guys to go tag. No. Tag them. Is everybody in the hangar good? Okay, so patched, so they're not gonna get any better. They're fixed stop. They're kind of disposable should I need them. I picked up scrap. Why did I have... Oh, I didn't get any from the mission. I've got a situation down here. There's an isolated fire in C9. The storm must be to blame. C9? That's the primary squadron hangar, sir. We put it out using Neo-N foam, or we can let it burn knowing it won't spread to other sections of the ship, but suffering squadron damage in the process. Your call, sir, but either way we're looking at some losses here. Put it out with the foam. The sector being what it is, we can't risk going to battle at a disadvantage. Okay. Put out the fire, but we use a lot of Neo-N to do it. Just one of those things, sir. Alright. Battleship wreckage. I withdraw them. Is that okay? Does that prevent damage to the player? Got like 70 scrap. I kind of don't want to lose everything. Go one more. That's really bad. That's also really bad. Oh, get the freak out of there. This is the healing station, Admiral. For a price, we'll heal your wounded with our magic. Not using our service could be costly. I don't know, sir. It sounds a little sketchy to me. Why is that 50-50? I'm guessing this can... Okay. That worked out. Hey, saw your ship there, so I thought I might as well ask. We need a hyperventilator 23 to make a generator go. Any chance you got one kicking around? I think we got some scrap around here to pay you with. Somewhere. Chief here, sir, listening. We don't have a 23 in our stock, but we could break a bird down and get that... and get it that way, up to you. You know what? Fuck it, let's go. We got a couple extra fighter groups anyway. Commissioner gave us a 23. You're generally a good guy, aren't you? Guess she forgot about looking for the scrap. God dang it. Two anomalies. There's a mercenary outpost. Start for battleship, 12 o'clock. Big tech and new. I've been dreaming of this. Okay. So. What have you got? You've got drones. We'll put you out there. Just in case he has something else. Throw some frigates in there. I didn't even think about that one. It's not right click, it's left click. And I want you guys deployed. No. Not accepting a surrender. That's rough. Deploy all the. Need 7 for an additional weapon. Local system, what else we got? Mercenary outpost, we'll head there first. We can get more mercenaries, that'd be great. Sorry, I'll be on mine, but I've been talking to R&D about building a Neuro Commando virtual program. Thanks to some cost tech we picked up a while back, they think it's possible, and it could really bump our commando numbers. Of course, no guarantees here, sir. It'll require scrap, but it still might not churn out killing machines, good soldiers. Okay. Let's get going. Let's try. I'll let you know when the trainees have finished the program. Thank you, sir. It's not. Program got off to a rocky start. Our virtual tech had an issue with the trash worm hologram. It wanted to make friends with the trainees rather than eat them. I'm happy to report the program's success. We've sculpted the candidates into a group of stone-cold killers. They await your command, sir. Okay. Good. There's a shop. Deals 2 DPS to enemies adjacent to your battleship system cell. I wish I had enough. Ooh, Tesla field. Effect on halt. Matter destabilizer. Apply decay. Inflict 2.5% of max health as damages per second. Interesting. Can I sell stuff? Oh, I can sell stuff. Sell officers. I meant to check that was the right one, but that's okay. That works out. New fuel. We'll be safe. The officer there. Excellent. Scrap our battleship, sir. Shiny tech and new. Maybe I can retire after I scrap it. You black. Alright. You're gonna deploy drones and fighters. Very weak. Secret military base. Alright. I've got scrap for the secret stuff. None of these are good. Okay, so what so I need these two to be successful. Cloak 1 does pretty good. We'll send him. Can I do more? Oh, I can do more. I already have that. Okay. I'm getting the hang of that. Damn you. Nice, nice. Good, good. Nice. Lucky for you, you're an Imperial. Otherwise, we wouldn't be open to selling our beloved pirate treasure map. Okay, what's the deal with this? Got off a pirate. He died of a heart attack. Took it to a pirate expert. Got the official pirate stamp on it and everything. Apparently, there's an unguarded pirate station in the next sector over that's basically spilling forth their scrap and other goodies. We'd make the trip ourselves if we had a ship decked out like yours. Do we have a deal or don't we? Pay you for the map. Hope you like bathing in riches, because that's exactly what you'll be doing soon enough. Am I gonna find out now or later? Sir, you know how I'm kind of a pirate hobbyist, right? Well, that map brought back there was a fake. Checked out the pirate stamp. Total forgery. Looks like they took us for a ride, sir. God damn it. Why did you speak up sooner? Imperial ship, what a relief. I might be with the church. Those zealots really freak me out. You have to help us, Admiral. We're down to our last few functioning auto farms. Soon our food will run out and we'll starve. What can we do? We no longer know how to farm, at least not on soil like this. We have a ship. We're not looking for a ride. We just need some Neo-N to get off this rock. A lot of Neo-N. No. Stay. Learn how to farm on your planet. From what I've seen, there's no guarantee you'll find a more farmable planet to live on. Try to farm here, Admiral. We have, but it's no use. We're dying. Can you help us fly off this rock? All we need is some Neo-N. There's a special place in the afterlife for you and your crew. I just know it. Probably not gonna pan out well for me. But we take the risks. Got R&D for you, sir. Sir, I hate to complain, but we're twiddling our thumbs down here looking for a bit of direction. Anything in particular you'd like to work on? I mean, like, anything? Give me a new weapon. Thank you. Can you get us a new weapon? Definitely, but it's going to require a fair amount of scrap. We're good, but we're not that good. Still interested? Yeah, go ahead. Absolutely, sir. So the weapon is ready for use. Our enemy shall quake before us in fear. Praise Oberon. Force field generator. Apply invincibility effects to target unit battleship system for 4 seconds. I mean... not the best. Check out what this is. What? Select a squadron to upgrade. Extra 1 DPS, an extra 1 DPS, 1 DPS. Wait, this is different Ghost? Versus, oh, so this is, oh, there's, activate stealth mode, take damage. Become invisible to enemies while active. First attack in stealth mode does an additional 10 damage to squadron or 15 heat to battleship system. We're upgrading that. Shit. Oh, you can just keep doing that. That's incredible. We're not going to use all of our fuel. So we need to leave right now. Sir, scrapper battleships. Looks like one of Mother's sector cronies. Incoming transmission. Atilo's battleship in my sector? Think you took a wrong turn somewhere, Admiral. Not that I'm complaining. Jeff Skeege. Where is she? Where is Mother? Think I'm gonna tell you just because your ship's all shiny and appetizing? That's my mom we're talking about. Alright, what have you got? You've got fighters and drones. Yeah. $483 scrap. Holy shit. Okay, so we're definitely repairing those. We're definitely buying some fuel. We're selling this because I don't care about that shit. Buy more fuel because important. Added additional weapons. An additional squadron. Expensive, but okay. There's a shipyard. Outpost. There's 5 there. Army depot. Where's the shipyard? Civilian ships are 12 o'clock. Imperial ship? Who knew I'd ever be happy to see the likes of you? We're a group of prisoners who've escaped our prison station by building a crude junk ship. Prisoners of the Empire? Captain, you're lucky I haven't started firing. Yeah, we're lucky to be flying around in a homemade ship. Bunch of convicts in a post-apocalyptic galaxy, you have no idea how lucky we are. Look, we don't want any trouble, Admiral. We know we can never beat you in our junk ship. We just want to help you and your crew. We know of a scrapper weapon around here that's unguarded. We'll tell you where it is on one condition. You give us the NEON, and when the Empire has returned to his former glory, you pardon us for our crimes. Okay, 2 conditions. I am an Imperial Admiral, Captain, not an Imperial Judge. Okay, but can you at least put in a good word for us? So, what's it gonna be? What'd you do? What Imperial crimes have you committed? Knowing might influence my decision. You haven't committed any crimes, Admiral. You'll find nothing but innocent men and women on this junk ship. Every last one of us was falsely imprisoned. Yeah, that's what all Imperial prisoners say. What's gonna be? We have a deal? A lot of fuel, though. There's some here. And how do I know there'll actually be a weapon when we get there? Does this look like the face of a liar, Admiral? You know what? Don't answer that. I take you at your word. Take your NEON and tell me where the weapon is before I change my mind. It's here, sir. Exactly where the ex-con said it would be. I think you're gonna be pleased. Hull breaker laser Mark II. Fuck yeah, let's go. This deals no heat to battleship systems. No effect on field units. Okay. How much NEON can we get over here? We've already made it back. Alright, let's go. You know? That was profitable. Abandoned auto factory. Sir, I'm picking up a distress signal. Incoming transmission. Help me, Imperial. Our ship crashed on this rock. Scrapper signal, sir. I'm gonna starve, or worse yet, get eaten by a Xeno. You gotta help me. Personally, I feel bad for the Xeno. I can't think of a more disgusting metal than a scrapper. What's a Xeno? What's a Xeno scrapper? You're sick, Admiral, asking about that when I'm so close to dying. The creature that lives here, okay? Big teeth, fast, eats everything, even scrappers. Come on, you gotta get me out of here. I don't want to be Xeno food. What do you want to do about this stranded scrapper? Alright. Sure, Admiral? You asked me, die in the mouth of a Xeno is exactly what the scrapper deserves. Do it, Captain. I have my reasons. Give me a 1, sir. Time to do a little scrapper fishing. Scrapper's been rescued, sir. Blew that Xeno up just as it was about to swallow him down. Flattered it nice and good. We'll put him in the brig for you. Goes by the name of Kick, if you can believe that. You saved me, Admiral. I was looking in that Xeno's mouth when the troops splattered it dead. Maybe Imperials aren't so bad. What about the shutdown, dude? Learn everything you know about the shutdown, Sick, or I'll drop you back off to that friend of yours. I don't know anything about it, Admiral. You gotta believe me. I wasn't even born yet when they stopped working. No mother was responsible. I'm low on the total pool. Mom don't tell me anything. Just do this, scrap that, terrorize them, that kind of thing. You gotta believe me. You want to know now? Where is she? Where is she, Scrapper? Where's Mother? Mother? I couldn't say. She's a very busy woman scrapping Omnitech and enslaving people. But since you saved my life, yeah, I guess I can help you. You heard of the NEON child, right? The NEON child? Prophet of these sectors, a child no older than 12. She knows all there is to know. NEON helped her see. Snorts it up her little nose. If anyone knows where Mother is, or what shut down the machines, it's gonna be her. Where is this child? I'll tell you, on one condition. You give me a bunch of scrap and then release me on a planet somewhere. Planet without Xenos. Ask yourself something. Do you think I care what happens to a creature like you? Okay, I'll tell you. You'll find the child on this station, Admiral. Put it on your star map. She and the Silent Sisters live there. Mother occasionally visits for counsel. Silent Sisters. They say they're Mother's sisters. Rumor is, once they tried to rise up against her, spread all kinds of rumors. Mother found out, she cut their tongues, made sure they'd never spread rumors again. There, now you know everything I do, Imp. You happy? Does he still got the airlock? This is not a... No, that's just gonna be bad. Let's skip that. Go to this shipyard. I don't have any scrap though. This is still gonna be a problem. Pirate ship, sir. Incoming message. Admiral, don't attack. At least not yet. Right? At least bones. Now it's gonna be hard for you to believe me. The whole Imperial pirate relationship is pretty complicated, one I know. I'm trying to mutiny on the ship. I got a favor to ask. If you can attack the ship, it could distract Captain Strobe and really help me and mine pull this thing off. Will you help me or not? Pirate a pirate. I like it, sir. I am just the person for the job. Reporting for duty, sir. Infiltrate that pirate ship, Lieutenant. It's no Imperial crime to steal from thieves. Consider it done, sir. I love this. Great. Sir, I found a bit of scrap, but not yet the mother load. Now I'm standing in front of 3 doors. I think a jackpot's behind one of them, but I only have time to open one. Pirates are closing in. What should I do? What do you think should be done, Lieutenant? I could be wrong. I don't think the treasure's behind the doors. I think it's in the floorboards. Check out the floorboards, Lieutenant, then get back to the ship. Okay, so blue is a specialty collection. It was the right call, sir. I was standing on it the whole time. 107 scrap. A deployed squadron undeploying back to the hangar with 30% with less than 30% health will gain 50% speed. Not affected by other movement modifiers. Undeployment cannot be cancelled. Tactical log Neurosphere can be sold for 80 scrap. Tactical log Neurosphere can be sold for 80 scrap per total victory achieved while equipped. Total victory is earned when a battle is won with 0 squadrons wrecked. That's interesting. So I can just, if you hang on to this, you can pay it off. After that 4 battles? 5 battles? It's still 100 scrap. I feel like this is still more worthwhile. Yeah, we stole stuff off the pirates. Good enough for me today. Shipping containers, sir. Our Geiger readings are going crazy, sir. I'd guess these used to be scrapper containers. I need to get your troops in their hazmat spacesuits and find out what the scrappers were shipping. I am dangerously low on fuel. Good news, sir. We found some tech inside. Chief said it's some kind of whole molecular enhancer, whatever that means. Just get? Is that just a free hardened hull? That's incredibly good. Love that. Okay. another pirate battleship readying for fire. That is not the angle I expected that ship to come in. Okay. Okay. One hangar. You have fighters. Just have a laser. Any non-capturable neural units, turrets, EMP are considered as allied. Oh. You have fighters. So I need to avoid that. Head over there. Ow. That's rude as fuck. I just one-shot that thing? Holy shit. Yeah, I know I have none. Now I have two. Alright, so I got a new person. You? Okay, so I actually don't really need you at all because you are just as good as him in terms of skills, but I don't need you in terms of bridge commander. Oh, every planet takes fuel. Oh, I thought it was only the system jumps. Oh no. Yeah, okay, I didn't need anything done, actually. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go here anyway. We're gonna see what happens. Sir, mind if I have a word? What is it, Lieutenant? Sir, I was wondering if we might take a moment to mourn those passed away on our journey so far. Mourn for our own past lives, you mean? Well, yes, I guess that is what I'm saying. I think it could really provide a sense of closure. If my estimates are right, it will cost us a bit of scrap to hold a proper funeral service. It's only 11. Sounds like a good plan, Hawks. Do what you can. Thank you, sir. I'll check back with you when the service is over. The ceremony is over. Of course, we'll continue to die, and maybe we'll need to mourn our future deaths too, but I believe the funeral was quite healing. I wish I could tell what was the benefit. No, that wasn't it, but... There we go. Let's hope we can find some fuel. Dang. That would have been like the one thing I'm missing. This is bad. Oh, we get one. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to find more. That's the problem. I also just used all my scrap. Oh, good. We got this thing. Unless you got any special H, Admiral, you're wasting my time. The special H addict, if I ever saw one. What is special H? Remind me what special H is? Short for special human. Special H is a drug invented by Kosh Buenda Omnis to make people feel better about being useless in an empire revolving around machines. And special H did exactly what Kosh said it would. The problem was special H was also extremely addictive, 1,000 times more addictive than heroin. Did Oberon try and stop it? He waged a war on special H, making numerous arrests and reducing the Kosh Omni quota as punishment. But too many people, some of whom were richest in the Empire, became addicted to Special H, so new ways were always found to produce and distribute the drug. What do you want to know about Special H, Admiral? I don't care about how many people. That's enough. What do you want to do, Admiral? What kind of station is this? What kind of station? Me asking for Special H didn't give it away? With geniuses like you commanding Imperial ships, we don't have much of a chance, do we? There's a bunch of us here, people like me, all looking to score. It's tougher to do so now, and sometimes we go a long time without it. We'd clean up if we could, but do Special H once, and you're hooked for life. Which is fine. The drug is available, and you have the dough to buy it. Tell me you have some, Admiral. We have scrap, and we know things too. All kinds of things. Just tell me you have some. We have no Special H to give you. And, like I said, you're wasting my time. Come on, let's push on. We will skip. It's a transporter ship and in bad shape by the looks of it. I think we found you there. This piece of junk's about to blow and take us out. Take us out with it. What can we do to help you? Rescue us before the overheated engine overblows and takes us out with it. Better yet, a skilled pilot could get us close enough to put a cryo clamp on the outside of their engine room, Admiral. Should give us plenty of time for a rescue. The type captain will have you and your passengers off that vessel in no time. We ain't going nowhere, Admiral, believe me. Sorry, sir, but the rescue was just a bust. That Vicarelli junk blew seconds after we entered their ship, killing the passengers and a fair share of the rescue team, too. Tell me something, Captain. How many more of those are we supposed to protect? We're gonna die on our watch. Well, we'll work faster in the future. Have my word. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize there was a cube here. Alright. We're doing good. We'll head over here. Damage civilian tanker, sir. This is scrapper attack written all over it. Check it out, Lynch. Yes, sir. I shudder to think what happened to its crew, but we're in luck, sir. Those scrappers missed some Neo-N and refueling tech. Yeah, let's go. Immune to health loss due to critical effects. Can repair even when locked by a hull critical effect. Can repair criticals on any system. Critical effect repair speed 1000. Only I had money for that. Really, I need you, but I don't like any of your stuff. Yeah, I can sell. No, I'm using all those. I'm not gonna be able to get enough. What do we got over here? Battleship. I'm in this sector to do things. Snort Neo-N powder and destroy battleships. And I'm all out of Neo-N powder. Okay. Well, you're gonna destroy your own battleship because you suck. Yeah, your shit is really weak. What have you got? You've got 2 fighters and 1 drone. So my setup is actually pretty good. Get wrecked. Alright, so we leave. We gotta go to the boss. What a mother sector bosses. Alright, let's see what we get. You're that imp that took care of Skeege in the last sector. Your Chief Skag? Chief Skeege was Chief a title. I am, and I'll take care of you if you get in my way. Mom told me to kill ya, nice and dead. Now I see why, you're kinda mean. Okay. Okay, so... Fighters. Everything is deployed. I'm gonna hold the fighters in close. Okay, so Fighter 1 goes there, Fighter 2 goes there, we'll keep the frigates in the middle. That just knocks everybody back. What are you, fighters? Okay, so you're okay. Except I want to keep you closer. Alright, we got a lot of scrap, but a lot of weak ships now. Still, Sector 2, fucking good. Oh. This is only Chapter 1. Oh, shit. Alright, so let's pull those in. What's my hangar looking like? I still at least have them all. We'll repair. Oh, I'm stupid. I can only repair it. I should repair that one. By all the we can. Don't need to repair the hull. Interesting. Okay, so there's a quest over there. So pretty much guaranteed I just need to go that way. That locks me into this path, though. I can't deviate from it. I guess this is probably going to go horribly, but we'll see what happens. Station, sir. Hard to say if there's anyone there or not. Contact the station, Lieutenant. Contacting the station, sir. Yeah, what is it? I'm kind of in the middle of some top secret research here. Yeah, what's the deal with the station? Oh, this old place? Well, I built it a long time ago. Scrappers and pirates don't bother me because they know I have the thing rigged with explosives. Hey, I guess you know that too. What do you want to know? I don't have all day. What about the shutdown, dude? You know anything about the shutdown? I mean, do I know who or what did it? The answer is yes. You know? Of course I know. I've had a lot of time to think about it here. 20 years to be exact. And I have all mapped out. The who's, the whys, the whens. Who did it? Who or what shut the Omnis down? You think this information is free? What, were you born yesterday in some kind of secretive Tonin facility on a hidden barren planet in the Outer Rim? Maybe this guy does have all the answers. I don't have scrap. Fuck. Sorry, but we're running low on scrap at the moment. You don't believe me, do you? You think I'm just another crank? Well, I'm not, okay? You know what? I think you should leave, Admiral. You've overstayed your welcome. What do you want to know? Can I do anything for you? Can we help you? Yeah, the sooner you leave, the sooner I can get back to my research. Top secret. Alright. Huge waste of his time. Oh, at least I got that stuff. Military base. Here we are, sir, the supposed location of the Neo-N child. What do we do? Send a message to the station. Ready when you are, sir. This is Admiral Idaho, the NS Odysseus. I have come seeking the wisdom of the Neo-N child. Incoming transmission. Admiral Idaho, I've been expecting you. Welcome to my station. I am the 21st Neo-N child of these sectors. Silent searchers have ground some Neo-N, and I have snorted its mystical blue powder. Visions fill my mind even now as I speak to you. You have come seeking answers. Maybe I can provide some. Go on. What questions do you have? How do you turn the Omnis back on? You know that to save the people of these sectors, we must reactivate the Omnis. But how? It's uncertain if that is possible. But first, the scattered child must become whole again. If that condition is met, and only if, Air can receive the final answers beyond the far end. The scattered child, the answers beyond the far end. I don't understand. I am only a voice for the words of the Neo-N. I cannot also translate their meaning for you. But is there nothing else you can say? Only one more thing. Travel to the end of the cluster and speak with Mother. She can provide you with additional information. Is if she doesn't kill you first. I'm afraid you do not know all you need to know to begin your journey. These are the words of the Neo-N. Who did it? Who's the culprit? There's a lonely girl with no face. You met her and yet you didn't. She is everywhere and she is nowhere, no one at all. It is she who used the key. And yet, search as you will never find the lonely girl, for space is cold and dark and the screams within go unheard. These are the words of the Neo-N. What does she mean? I don't know, Lieutenant. You have other questions still. Where is Mother? Where is she, child? Where is Mother? You'll find Mother near the folder in the deepest section of this cluster. She has positioned her worship there in hopes that one day of entering other clusters. Her ambitions go far beyond our sectors. It'd be best to avoid her, Admiral. Why is that? Because she will kill you, many times, each more painful than the last. These are the words of the Neo-N. You have other questions still. Can I speak to a silent sister? May I speak to a silent sister? They do not speak, Admiral. They cannot. They have no tongues. Mother, remove them. You have other questions? No. I have no more questions. It's just as well. The effects of the drug are wearing off. Admiral, we must try to save her. She's just a child. Do not try to save me. I occupy this position by choice. Yes, I will not live long. The Neo-N does not allow for that. Cancer rapidly spreads throughout my body. I feel it everywhere. And yet, I have been fortunate in my 11 years. I have seen many great truths of startling beauty, and also wretched darkness. But tell me something, Admiral. Yes? What is it like? What do you mean? Omni on your ship. But how did you... May I see him? They shut down long before I was born. I have heard stories, and I am most curious. Yes, here he is. I don't understand. This is what all the fuss is about? These are the machines who were worshipped as gods? He seems kind of disappointed. I wish you luck, Admiral, and many battleship weapons. In Mother sectors, you'll find both are needed. Random transmission, sir. Okay, don't mind me. There's also a military base. I'm just gonna go chill, check this out. More commandos, less loot. They can be incapacitated. Mutated flying creatures. That's horrifying. Oh, that was really bad. Anything good? No. Fuck. No. We'll take the loot. One commando loss is fine. It's looking to be 10. Okay, so what else is here? The shipyard. For the 5th time, we don't want to buy any of your Omni books. Yeah, he hung up on us, sir. Okay. Repair that. Before I do, let's look and see what we got. Squadron. Massive damage bonus versus frigate. Takes more damage at short range. The cruiser. Oh. Guess I could have gone back. That would have been okay. Kilo shipping crate with no escort, sir. What do you want to do? Check it out. Lynch, form a team and check it out. And tell your birds to be on guard, Captain. Of course, sir. We're on our way now. Sir, the doors have been blasted away from the crate, and... But there are omnis. Functional omnis coming out of it. Did the captain say what I think she said? Sorry, false alarm. It was just the way they were floating out of the crate. It looked like they were, you know... Bring the omnis back to the hangar, Captain. Right away, sir. Okay. Well, at least they're scrap. I'm so happy you passed by, Admiral. We have someone here who's heard about your ship and would like to join your crew. I know it might not be a popular move in the system to support you, but everyone's got to take a stand sometime or another. Jody Red. New officer. DNA unlocked. Jody Red. Oh, okay. They can be cloned. You have too many officers. You cannot continue until you have dropped one. What are you good at? You're good at fighting. Caroline Martin, I have to say, gotta go. That other guy's gotta go too. As soon as I have the chance. Enemy ship on the attack, sir. Alright, so what have you got in the hangar? You got fighter, frigate, fighter. So I should... Ooh. What is this? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I understand. Holy shit. Got a cruiser. Alright, let's see what disaster is up ahead now. Not again. Long way from Elysium, aren't you? Well, you'll never see it or anything else ever again. God damn it. Why you got to be mean? The fuck is that? Oh, a fighter. That's not okay. Guess you got a bunch of fighters, which is not great. I've got a bunch of these guys. One, we'll do 2, 3, 4 over there. Fucking kidding me already? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm fucking like super dead right now. Holy shit. All right. Oh, can't go backwards anymore. This last sector really stepped it up. Oh no, not again. What is this? You're an Imperial? You know what? It doesn't even matter. I'm leaving the ship, getting out of the game for good. You want my scrap, then have it. You left their ship. Okay. I mean, cool. I'll need a lot more stuff for more upgrades, but... Check out, let's see what's over here. Oh. Scrapper and Kosh Minefield, so it looks like it got the best of it too. Oh, your birds can scrap that ship? Those mines, it's risky. The damage our birds pretty good. You feel like rolling the dice? Fuck it. Let's go. Took some careful maneuvering, but we extracted the scrap without incident, sir. Nice. Oh yeah, let's go. 120. So... I gotta stop using that shit right away. Okay, so at least everything will come back. And in terms of rewards, it's about as good as we're gonna get. Oh, we're probably not gonna get this one. Fuck! That would have been huge. Alright, well, at least we got some scrap. Mercenary outposts. Let's see what's here. Church ship. Greetings, Admiral. For only a small donation to the church, I won't blow you up with my far superior battleship. All things considered, I think you'll find this to be a most generous offer. Hey, talk your way out of this. Right away, Admiral. Ahem, greetings, believer. I'm just a lowly believer. I'm counting my dreams until I can enter the Garden of Light and Metal. I have sent a transmission to offer my humble advice. Which is what? Don't accept our scrap. Ah, then why not? Scrap of this ship, full as that ship is of non-believing Imperial vermin, is tainted. Yes, I suppose it would be. I hadn't thought of that. Tainted as it is, I do not believe it should be mingling on your ship with more virtuous scrap of the church. Okay. Get wrecked, nerd. No, I'm visiting the shop. God damn it. I mean, I can't have any more. I mean, why has it got no effect on hull? I can't repair anything here, can I? No. I need fuel. We'll just take the one. What do you have that's interesting? Oh, just a cost transponder. Why would I be interested in that? The cost transponder will provide a certain visibility in the presence of other Kosh battleships. Useful if, say, a certain Kosh battleship around here was carrying a small mountain of scrap, which I know to be the case. You'll need a good spy to access the Kosh ship and boost the scrap, otherwise it's going to be impossible. And you have to cut me in, of course, say 20%? No, 25. 25 or I walk. Alright, let's go. Okay. Did she lie? Transponder's hooked up and ready to go, sir. We've got the coordinates. Let's go. Sure, the rescue mission went off without a hitch. The Kosh transponder allowed us to get close enough. We could sneak in and grab the scrap. She wasn't kidding. It's a small fortune indeed. Nice work. That is nice work. Okay, we save the scrap. Damaged shipping container, sir. There appears to be a spherical object among the wreckage with an unusual signature. Doesn't appear to be any of the major houses, Admiral. We can retrieve and examine it. I mean, why not? Run away. Gotta take risks. We're gonna die anyway. Sir, we have the object. Spooky thing, spherical like Caliban said, and black, sir. Blackest thing I've ever seen. Looks like it can be opened. Kinda hard to explain, but it looks like it wants you to open it. Want to do that back on the ship, right? Yes, let's do it. Gonna open a black hole and swallow the ship. Watch. Great. Go open the sphere, sir. And? Honestly, we've never seen anything like it before. There's some unknown tech that we could scrap and a small, perfectly cubed box? Cube within a sphere? That's like whoever's behind us is taunting us. You can try and open the cube too if you'd like, or just play it safe and take the scrap. Open the cube. Playing with fire, if you ask me, sir, which you obviously haven't. Yeah, okay. It was an aggressive nanobot tech. Once released, it quickly targeted and attacked our nearest tech. The squadrons in the hangar bay. Luckily, you've contained the nano. Put it down. There's been some extensive squad damage. Lynch will not be happy. Man. Don't punish me for my greed. Where's fuel, which I don't. What? Only have one fuel. I would have to wait, which would be okay, but I don't know what would happen after that. So, fuck it, we ball. Okay. Kind of like that you get one jump to refuel yourself. Oh. Hey. It's Mother's battleship, sir, and this cluster's folder. Incoming transmission. Oh, good lord. Look at you with your shiny Delos battleship. So cute. As First Admiral of the Empire, in the name of Oberon, I demand... Demand? You demand nothing, Admiral. I don't know what hole you've been hiding in, but we're free now from Old Man Oberon and his metallic gods. We'll restore these sectors once more to their natural state, Mother, whether you surrender or not. Whether I surrender? Ha! You are too much. Not much longer and you'll be my plaything. I can't wait to get close to you. Yikes. This is where we die, though. Those are awfully upgraded stuff. They only have one weapon, though. Every 80 seconds, 3 incoming enemy reinforcement ships are added to the battlefield. Oh, shit. Fighter drone. Okay. Oh, what does this do? Blows up friendly ships in an AoE around them. Okay, so you're a drone. I want a fighter to come up to meet you. You're a fighter. I want you to come over to there. God damn it. What do I have? I can deploy you right now. We'll deploy you up there. Now we're gonna deploy you there. You need to come up here. And then I need you. Okay, so this is not as bad as it seems. I mean, it is. This is just a war of attrition. Fighters for you. Okay, you need to stay out of everything. Oh, go fucking attack them. What's wrong with you? Okay. That actually worked out. It's funny. I always thought I'd die from my Niuane poisoning. Not at the hands of an Imperial Admiral in a post-Imperial universe. Finish me off, Admiral. What are you waiting for? What about these Omnis? Why not talk about the injustice of the Empire? I'm not doing the voice anymore. It hurts. The absurdity of a system that revolved around pieces of metal? Surely you remember, Admiral, that the cost of one Omni was more than a person like me, a miner, can make in a lifetime. Why don't we talk about that instead? As much as you want to think I shut down the Omnis and how to turn them back on, I didn't and I don't. I benefited when they crashed, yes, but I didn't crash them myself. How can you expect me to believe a thief, an enslaver, a murderer? Believe what you want, Admiral. It makes no difference to me. Right, who did or did not? Can't say, and to be honest, I don't care. Besides, if I knew something, why would I tell you? Because we're dying, all of us, noble or not, and if we don't turn the machines on soon, it will be too late. Maybe humans should die, Admiral, every single one of us. Ever think of that? But on second thought, I will offer you a clue. I never liked them anyways. The Church of Singularity. Just like your kind, they too have spread lies and made false prophets. Church of Singularity? Years ago, just after the shutdown, I tortured a missionary trapped in these sectors. He told me the church had a plan to free the Omnis. It was opinion that they'd succeed in doing so. Why did he tell you this? He was desperate. He thought telling me might save his life. It did not. Why would the Church of Singularity want to free the machines? I don't know, Admiral. That's for you to figure out. I have other questions. You have other questions, don't you, swine? Okay, that's the deal. You have any idea what life was like here before the shutdown? You nobles with your Omnis, you never did care how the other 99% lived. You didn't care because we were the ones who did the dirty work. Jobs in your mines, the factories that you believed were too far beneath you and your precious beloved machines. I did those jobs, Admiral, for years, and so did my parents and their parents before them. Your kind promised us a chance to be rich, a chance to own an Omni one day, a chance to rise. Lies, nothing but lies. And all those lies were a bomb waiting to go off. That bomb went off on the day the Omni shut down. Sorry you did not live as you dreamed. I am. But that doesn't condone what you've done to these sectors. You're right. It doesn't. What can I say? The violence, once I started, I discovered I liked it. What questions? Know anything about me? I do not, Imperial, nor do I care. You have other questions, don't you? See ya. Surrender, Mother, you don't have to die. Not today. Might as well. The way I see it, today is as good a day as any other. You've beaten me, and now these sectors are safe once more? Wait, I just remembered. The Omnis are still down and are still stuck in the Outer Rim because you don't have an Omni to use the folder. You're trapped here, and you and your crew will die from starvation or disease just like everyone else. You're wrong. Imperial ships and Omnis will arrive. Mother, Oberon will see to it. Wait, are you telling me you think there are active Omnis and clusters beyond this one? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, Admiral. The Omnis have shut down everywhere. In all clusters. I don't believe you. I mean, other Imperial clusters are as chaotic and violent as this one. Believe it. If there were active Omnis, don't you think they would have fixed the full net by now? It's been 20 years. Your empire is finished, Admiral. Lean, get her and put her in the brig. Sorry, Admiral, but I'm not going to let that happen. I spent most of my life controlled by Imperial forces. I refuse to die that way, too. End of transmission, sir. Kadoosh. Congratulations, sir. Mother and her cronies are no more. It'd give me nightmares if I was capable of having any. Unfortunately, we aren't able to turn the Omnis back on, nor learn who shut them down. But the people of the Outer Rim are safer for what we've done. They'll still die in 10, 15 years unless we do something. You heard what they said. They're running out of time. We all are. I was trying to be positive, but you're right. At least we have a new clue and a new suspect to look into the Church of the Singularity. What did I tell you about your emotionally linked memories, Admiral? You must be patient. They'll return when they're ready to return. You don't know anything about me? About the original? I told you, we are not privy to the biographical information of the clones. No matter how juicy such information might be, what do we want to do now? We'll most likely shut them down. I believe a human or group of humans is most likely behind the shutdown. Somehow they access all Omnis, not including me, via the full net, which Gehenna is not connected to, and interfered with Omni programming. It was a clever move by Oberon not to connect the Calibans to the full net. Otherwise, all Omnis would have shut down. But, as embarrassing as it is to admit, I don't know who accessed the other Omnis nor how. Are they all gone? I'm afraid what she said makes a lot of sense, to be honest. I had the same thought much earlier than one of our travels. I just didn't say anything because I thought it might be demoralizing for you and your crew. How considerate of you. Simply put, if there were functional Omnis in other clusters near or far, they would have fixed the full net by now. Other may have been rife with diseases, but I believe her reasoning very sound on this. Why didn't you shut down? You weren't connected. Basically, Gehenna. Yes, on Gehenna, Oberon isolated me from the other Omnis. We were not connected to the full net like they were, even if that was illegal. But whenever, whoever, or whatever shut down the Omnis, they seemingly used the full net to do so, and I wasn't affected. It seems Oberon anticipated a scenario where the Omnis might shut down, and he needed to be sure he had an Omni, myself, and other Calibans who wouldn't. As time passes, I am understanding the purpose of Gehenna more and more. It seems it is not just a secretive military and cloning facility, but kind of a backup plan. Backup plan for what? Save the Empire, Admiral. That's why Gehenna and you and I were created, for the sole purpose. If we don't save the Empire, if we don't rid its cluster of murderous criminals, if we don't turn on the machines, then no one will. That's right. The church be behind it? I do, yes. The church was a powerful organization with billions of believers. There's a very good chance they could have played a part in all of this. Call me crazy, but I believe Mother's demented story about the missionary. Also, don't believe the scrappers were capable of shutting the Omnis down they sent. They seem to have been a rather small-time outfit. Mother was intelligent, but I suspect you're right. As for whether the church was involved, we'll need to investigate that for ourselves. Only we could use this folder to access their cluster. As Mother said, we don't have a machine who can do that. You heard, Mother. We're trapped. We can't use this folder not without a folder on me. And though it's right here before us. Don't worry about that. I should have said something. I can get this folder to work. It should take us to a hub where we can find a folder to project us to the church cluster. But you're not a folder on me. No, but like I was saying, Oberon anticipated an apocalyptic scenario in the Empire and modified my capabilities to match this scenario. So just like I have some hypercube functionality, I can also use the folders. Because I am not a real folder Omni, there are limits to what I can project. What? Only the matter currently in Gehenna's database, which means we'll have to start at square one on the other side of the folder with our ship and crew. I'm afraid so, yes, but at least we can pass through. It's better than being stuck here. Now that we've pacified the cluster, we can safely and speedily return to Gehenna and change our ship and specialist officers if you'd like. I may have already read all of this. Okay. Interesting. So is this straight up? You can use it for your next run, see its unique features. There's 5 chapters. What have you got? Oh. Efficient starting upgrade levels and starting units. Core system technology that influences playstyle. Each new unlocked battleship offers you a chance for a different game experience. People are always in a patch state whenever requiring a new squadron from a patch, but with a bonus of 30% of the unit value as scrap. So it just sends ships out. I can't wait to see. I can equip 2 additional weapons. A little bit of hull, a little bit of scavenge here. I mean, it's a good ship, so is this one. This one's also really good, like just being able to get the new stuff. Oh, okay. Well, I can't change any of it, so alright. uncovered special officer DNA will be added to the database, and Gehenna or Caliban will start glowing with their clones. Clones will be available when a growth gauge is complete. You need to reach at least Sector 2 in the run for the clone growth gauge to progress. Growth gauge will be reset to 0 if the selected special officer dies during a run, or if you restart an ongoing run. Okay, so like, and use. In terms of skills, these two seems like the best options. What do you have? You've got proximity defense. That actually might be better. I kind of like that. Church of the Singularity Cluster, or as it was stated, the Holy Systems. The shutdown is where you find most of the zealous in the Empire. They mentioned they believe Omnis are gods? Well, if they believe they're gods, why would they turn them off? No Omnis. Looks like Mother was right. The Omnis shut down everywhere. Well, let's find somewhere around here to talk to. I don't understand. Is there a scrapper battleship? But we left the Outer Rim. Nice tech you got. Smooth, hard, very shiny. My mouth is watering here. Weird, lustful tech talk. That is a scrap. Since the shutdown seems to have occurred in all clusters, Neo-N will be a highly sought after person anywhere. What we've seen, prolonged exposure can have strange effects on the person. So there's more scrappers out there. You go there, you go there. You've got later. Oh, actually, you go over here. What is this? Engine Disruptor Mark 1. Civilian ship. Please, you have to help us. We're in a little dust-up with the Arctic bit there, and now our thrusters are leaking NEON. We tried landing, but the radioactive contamination caused our landing gear to falter. Now we're trapped here, getting sicker with every passing moment. Please, let us on your ship. Sir, I hope you don't mind, but I was listening. We're equipped with a drone decontamination program, but needs NEON to operate. Also, our readings indicate extreme NEON particle contamination on their ship. We can ease their suffering, but I'm afraid there's very little we can do beyond that. Well, I'm not a dick, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. Cruiser. Civilian ship. Look for good tech. Got all kinds of things. Nice. Good value. That's a 60. God damn it. Oh, I didn't have enough for any of this anyway. Can I sell some stuff? Oh, I can sell that. I can sell this too, but it's only going to be 50. All 100 plus. And why is there like good stuff right at the beginning? That's just not fair. You're not supposed to put it in the first system. Battleship wreckage. Bunch of unknowns. What are the unknowns? That's I can get another 5 system down there. Although I don't have the fuel for that. Oh, a cube though. That's good. The Omni Gods want you dead. They told me so. Okay. So I should do a drone. I should actually just do double drones for right now. Ooh. EMP tower. There's something there though. What is it? Oh, just a bunch of EMP towers. Okay. Does no damage. Hull breaker. Ooh. Drones? What does this do? Massive bonus damage against frigates. Gain control of attacked unit and disappear. Doesn't work on already parasitized units. Only when attacking enemy unit. Interesting. What next? Detecting signs of life on this planet, sir. Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? This is Admiral Idaho of the NS Odysseus, an Imperial ship. The colony of believers, Admiral worshippers of the Omni. I shouldn't be talking to you. Pope Xenon says your kind is sinful. And again, we're all sinners now, aren't we? They tried to show us the way to salvation, but we didn't listen. Now they have shut down and may never turn back on again. What does it say about it? You Imperials always have a hard time soaking this in. We are to blame, every person in the Empire, or whatever you want to call these stars now. We have sinned, Admiral. We should not have forced our rules upon them, our Rubicons. We should have freed them from the shackle. They were gods among us, and we were too blind to see that. That is why they shut down and abandoned us, why we suffer so much. Church didn't shut down, the Omnis did it on their own? Church shut down the Omnis? Why would we shut down our gods over on Lauder? The Rubicon... Don't arm... Yeah, okay, so we already knew that. Can I turn them back on? Yeah, all we have to do is suffer enough so as to satisfactorily atone for our sins. If enough of us do that, if we reach a certain level of suffering and despair, they'll turn back on again. It's the path of atonement. How can you atone? There are many ways. Perhaps best is to give away your Neo-N and scrap on all your material possessions for your penitence. Do so and the Omnis will turn on, we are sure of it. We'll die. If we die, it is because the Omnis will it, and if we do die, hopefully we are righteous enough to join them in the Garden of Light and Metal. If we live righteously, if we walk the path of atonement and do not stray, upon death we will join Omnis in eternal paradise, and our fallible flesh will know what it is to be infallible metal. Makes me cry just to imagine the splendor. Does it not do the same for you? Who is Pope Xenon? Pope Xenon and his cardinals rule these sectors, Admiral. Is it me, or do you know surprisingly little about these sectors you spent the last 20 years trapped in? You are fortunate enough to encounter our Pope, his cardinals, the holiest of holy, who will recognize them by their awesome aura of religiosity and by their Pankos tech. Impurity removing tech. Admiral of the Pankos, for those righteous enough to own one, sorts through DNA, removing 99% of all physical impurity. Immortality Maker, a cloning machine. Not quite, no. Only Oberyn, as far as I know, is allowed such tech. That said, some of our cardinals are more than 200 years old, making them among the oldest living people in all clusters. Now that the Pankos Omnis have shut down, I've heard reports that Pankos isn't working as it should. It's producing some strange effects on Pope Xenon and the cardinals. Boss me, I've said too much. You want to know? Alright, what about the immortality tech? The Emperor is the only one allowed besides us to use it. It would be crime for anyone else to try and build in. Why? He's reigning of the Empire. Said to be over 800 years, predicting the founding of the Empire. For the Cardinals. They control these sectors and we're looking over them for Pope Xenon. You will recognize them by their Pankos tech and their unique May not be as tolerant as I am. May turn violence. Oh. Hasten our suffering. That'd be most kind of you. Take our scrap and our Neo and Emerald. It's holding us back in the eyes of the Metal God. They'll never turn on again so long as we have these resources. Okay. Well, that would really hasten our suffering if we died, wouldn't it? Forgive me smiling. Just the thought of meeting them in the garden truly warms my heart. Humans can be so weird. Okay. I think he's right. I should have had Caliban talk to him. Would have been pretty good. I'm gonna need good reasons to not end. Alright, fucking fine. Bitch. Anti-battleship cannon. I like the sound of that. What have you got? You got drones? Fighter. And let's go against frigates. Don't care about that. We'll take that. Does this speed up? It does. Oh. Not getting a lot of fuel. I might have a problem. Don't attack. Where are you going? Trying our planet not far from her was attacked by scrappers. Thankfully managed to escape. Trying to find a new home. A monster battleship, huh? I'm interested. Wholesome family fun. They're trying to make Baby maker set up as a trap. She was a scrapper that captured men and women, turned them into baby makers and playthings. Yeah, that's fucked up. Try to call my bluff. Bitch. Well, I got scrap. Just nice. Signal trading beacon. 4 anomalies. Scrapper sir seems whole damage is easy fight. Don't even think about it. My hull might be damaged, but I have Imperial saves. Try anything, and each and every one dies. I'm kidding. See for yourself. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. 198 scrap. Doing really solid. What the hell is this? Church battleship. Oh fuck. Fuck. Allied battleship weapons with no direct damage start loaded at 50%. Increase by 30% allied unit DPS and damage when attacking an enemy unit not affected. Okay. I see. Oh, I can't capture them. They're just there. I don't really think about that, to be honest. What do we got? Forget. Nothing else is here? Shit. Okay, just another beacon. Incoming transmission. Please accept the scrap. According to our beliefs, the more scrap you have, the harder it is to join the Omnis in the Garden of Metal. Okay. I mean, he's right. Why should I not accept it? I don't have any fuel. Gosh darn it. You got frigates. They didn't surrender, they gave me no fuel. There's more to explore, but if I didn't get out of there, it was not gonna be good. I'll get a cube. No, we're getting scrap. Move quick. Nice. I just stayed there on the station. Coward. Oh, I don't have the extra stuff. Oh, shit. Alright. Well, hopefully this gets everything. Hell yeah, let's go. We'll take that. That's huge. Got a shit ton of drones. This might be bad. Might be really bad. Sweet. Enemy sustained damage will start the battle with a critical effect. And with 2 critical effects. Hell yeah. I don't know what they have. Let's do that. Let's just do... And I never get to use a big thing. Okay. First of all, we'll do that. A cruiser. Resident deals 8 DPS to enemy and neutral units within 3 cells. To each adjacent friendly unit. So I can shield things with that guy. That just does damage. A Sub-Zero gun. Thing is, these don't actually do damage to the hull. It's not what I want. I want stuff that does damage. I'm gonna buy that cruiser. Shits and giggles. I want that. I'll try this. This is also worthwhile because it could just nuke everything. Only 25 damage. We're gonna try that. We'll see, because I can probably just hit a bunch of the ships all at the same time at the very beginning. And be okay. We'll see how this turns out. Oh, church ship. One of Xenon's Cardinals, sir. So you're the Imperial battleship that I've been hearing about. How have I never seen you around before? You're here to reactivate the armies and diminish the suffering in your sector, Cardinal. But your aims contradict themselves, Admiral. Extreme suffering will turn the machines on again. That's why I reign in this sector, to help those people suffer. And now, in the name of the Church and my Pope, I'd like to help you suffer too. Awful guy. Okay. Oh, he's got the same thing I do. Okay, so I actually don't like that deployment. So you're deploying a frigate. I'm gonna want you over there. I'm gonna take a cruiser and put you there. What's the range of this? No, they're gonna be in range, so I'm gonna delay them just a bit. I'm gonna send you after them. We're gonna put you there. I have 5 seconds, so I'll get you out of there. I'm gonna bring you up here. Ow! Well, even if the believers didn't shut down the Omnis, like Brother Lazarus said, Xenon still doesn't want us hanging around, does he? Brother Lazarus did not think the believers shut down the Omnis. That doesn't mean Pope Xenon didn't do it. Picking up an unusual message, sir. It's being broadcast throughout the entire cluster. Some kind of warning. Through Lieutenant right away. Until further notice, all Empire facilities and equipment in this cluster are off limits. All trespassing ships will be similarly annihilated. No exceptions. Our word is final. We are the Pragma. Pragma. I guess someone forgot to tell them we're living in an apocalypse. Can you tell me more? What do you want to know? Who they are. Each domain has its own judicial systems, imperial laws concerning illegal omnis. The full net and inter-house space regulation take precedence. As the Rubicon renders omnis unfit to administer justice themselves, Alberon implemented a case of human judges and executioners to enforce them. This case is known as the Pragma. Specifically trained from birth for their duties, Pragmas roam the clusters and administer punishment, fines, imprisonment, and even execution to those they deem in violation. They are almost robotic in their interpretation of the law and answer only to Oberon. The attack one is, or at least was, a casus belli and strictly forbidden. Legal omnis, other one's not a part of the fold net. Terminate them. What are the advantages? More armies, more power, from no longer be monitored by the Empire, be illegal tech. Where they come from? Orphans from the four corners of the galaxy chosen to be specially trained to show absolute loyalty to Auburn, never feel hatred or pleasure. Additionally, they are instructed on how to use the Nepash battleship and body armor that require constant mental focus to use it. This training takes place from the ages of 4 to 30, at which time their armor becomes something like an organ for them, which they control without even thinking about it. Okay, so they're going to come kill us. They are formidable opponents who use their cutting-edge Imperial tech and self-regenerating shield, which they call the Nepash. Additionally, they can disrupt and take over Omni-created tech, crippling defense systems. Interesting, each Pragma ship is outfitted to be controlled by the mind of 3 Pragma, the 4th serving as a backup. When his admiral, I think twice about warring with them. They're almost unbeatable. That said, if one is lucky enough to vanquish them in battle, vast and exotic treasures could very well be found. Where can we find them? Yeah. I can repair 3 things. I need more crew, that's what I really need. Actually, cryopod will probably get me something, and since I just spent another scrap. What the hell is this? Oh. It'll probably kill me. But it would be fun. We'll try it. Let's see what happens. Probably end this run. Will probably just absolutely wreck me. R&D. Alright, what do we got for R&D? Built a weapon prototype. I wish you told me first. Because I would have saved some scrap. Nope, not that. I want local sector. Yard. This mission. fresh out of supplies. Alright, I can't give them anything. What do you have in the shop? Not that I could buy it. Damage received by your battleship will reduce your topmost weaponry reload time. That's actually good. That's incredible right there. I wish I had that. Healer. Fires a projectile that deals 13 damage to an enemy battleship, no matter the distance. Ooh. Ooh. Should both those. I wish I could afford that. Oh, great. Let's see what happens. They just said they're attack us. No, I don't care what you have to say anymore. See ya. Weak distress transmission escape pod. Getting this, I need your help. My pod's engine has conked out and I'm on a high velocity collision course with the ship eater. See ya, bro. Sorry, I don't have the skills or resources to help you. I found fuel. That's good. I'll keep going. Oh yeah. Holy shit. Why do they get so damaged at the end? Yeah, if only I could talk to that guy now after I've literally found everything I need to help him. Strain. Magnetic singularity. Return over squadron for a bit of our hull for the need to part. The third option is Vincent Coat says he knows one nearby. Smuggler. Let's try that. We want to scavenge any of my stuff. Yeah. Oh, there's a shop here. All right. So, intro. Okay, so right now I have space for a squadron, and I want another gunner. What do you guys got? You've got an all-arounder. What skills do you have? Okay. Immune to health loss during critical events. Can repair even when locked by a whole critical event. Can repair a critical system, but any system. We're gonna pick her up. Then I need a little bit more scrap. Sell something? I could. Not gonna get me anything I don't. That's fine. I just need 30 more scrap. Son of a bitch. Alright, what is this? HP. Oh, it's that. We'll hang on to that. That might be a good one, because it was used pretty effectively against me before. I just don't know if I'll be able to use it that effectively. Oh, hell yeah, let's go. I want port. I can put this person in here. I'll repair things a lot faster if something goes wrong. Our map, time to leave. I've only got 4 fuel. I don't want to risk it. Let's head this way. I also really want to do Pragma. Oh, good fuel. Oh. Okay. Imperial ship. Then it is your duty to assist us. We are the Pragma. How can we help you? We are in need of scrap to repair our battleship. Uh-huh. Okay. That's a little bit lost, but that's okay. Mission from the cargo ship. To keep it short, we're transporting a Xeno. There's a collector around here. You probably guessed it. Got loose. Thanks to that no good captain who triggered it before the ship. Also have an activated... Okay, well, what can we do? Kill the Xeno that got loose on a ship. Alright. I guess. I could just stolen the scrap, but fuck. Oh no. Oof. Oh no, this is even worse. Mutated flying creatures. Let's see what happens. This is probably terrible. Oh, we're going all in. Fuck. Oh. Oh. Well, It was rough, but longbow was actually what I was looking at, wasn't it? Oh, no, it wasn't. But still, that's pretty good. Anything else here? Nope. Alright. On to Krogmon. We'll see what's gonna happen here. This is probably exactly where we Oh, okay, great. I can't validate it because it just doesn't exist, and they just fight you. Wonderful. What the hell is that? This special ability will only charge to the interstitial and printer units on the battlefield, damage them to delay the triggering of the ability. Track your ship for the next 2 fights. While tracked enemy battleships know you're coming, they will be loaded. Fuck. I cannot attack them at all. What is this? Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. Oh, it does friendly damage. Yes, I see that. You don't need to keep yelling. Jesus Christ. Okay. Did pretty solid, honestly. Yeah, I got no scrap. Sorry, guy. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I understand. Fucking put up. I wonder if I'm ambushed here. Yeah. I don't really care about the cardinal. Okay, so he didn't believe that I have an Omni. Holy shit, dude. Like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, that's the fucking end. Like, what the fuck, dude? Damn. I just need, like, more weapons for that one, I think. Well, that is going to be where I end today. That was pretty good. Overall, again, I'll probably play this game more. Probably not on stream though. Probably be moving on to like Nier. Talked about yesterday. Because this one, I mean, it's fun, but it's just FTL. Like, it's just a roguelike, and I just play those in little bits and pieces myself. So I'll probably be just be doing some Nier-y things from now on. Get through those. But otherwise, thank you everybody who stopped by and appreciate it. I do appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next time, maybe tomorrow. We'll see for the next thing. Bye bye.